Hey gang, what's up? I'm back with more Persona 5 Royal. I know how to use the mic now. I know, really good. I'm glad the mic can actually be a mic this time instead of just something that is sitting in front of my face. So last time, well, actually a lot of things happened last time, but we basically just started the game last time, so a lot of things happened. We met Ryuji. I know his name now because I had to look at it in editing a lot. So Ryuji. We met Igor, the weird room man, the 5-year-olds. Caroline and Justine. Or he said it really weird. He was like Caroline and like Justine.
Justine.
Also, I realized that Igor is Gerald, and that makes all of that so much better. Editing, I think, is going to be cool because I get to look back at a lot of stuff and go through it a lot of times over and over again. The app on Akira's phone, it was kind of like a GPS, I guess, but instead of inputting like coordinates or whatever, like a specific place, it was inputting, I guess, like a description. Because I was thinking like the Velvet Room, Igor's room, it's specific per person. It's a representation of Akira's heart, right? And his heart is a prison. So what if that is like another way, like the app that he has is a way of getting, I don't know if it's another Velvet Room or if it's just like the same kind of idea. I don't know if it's the same destination, but you have to change it to fit the person, or if it's like there are loads of them just like lying around and you have to input something specific to go to that specific one. Like if it's the same place, but different depending on the person. So, or if it's like a vast network of places like that and you just have to, know what you're looking for, I guess. In the conversation, they say pervert. It takes in pervert teacher, and Ryuji says castle. Wouldn't need his name. They said his name. What would the third, like what is the third one? Because it's Kamoshida's place. It is a castle. Pervert. That was pitchy, I'm sorry. I guess like what he is. So maybe it's like your name, what your heart looks like, and then what your heart is. I don't think it's a Velvet Room, but I think it's like the same kind of idea. Akira's is a prison because he is like trapped, sees himself as trapped in like every sense of the way. And Kamoshida's heart is a castle because he sees himself as like hot I'm just speculating on stuff that is probably going to be answered in like the next 20 minutes. So anyways, let's go.
Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want?
Girl.
I heard the police caught you cutting classes
there.
Today.
It was nothing. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him.
Kamoshida.
You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped
I think I know
one.
who he is at
That
this point.
asshole who was all full of himself at the castle.
Yeah.
You know, we might be pretty similar.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers.
Yeah, the quotes.
I'm Ryuji Sakamoto.
Ryuji.
I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright?
Yeah, the quotes, like I was
See
saying.
ya.
They're both like inaccurately judged based on other people's actions against them.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and
The
go to bed
difference in
already.
tone.
No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion.
Right, Gerald? Crazy. Never thought I would see you
You've
like
awakened
this.
to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Rehabilitation? You know what
There
her
is no
powers are,
need
dude.
to understand it all for the time being. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Palaces.
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
Oh, okay, so it probably is like what I was
The
saying.
Metaverse Navigator is a gift
It's a
from
navigator,
our master.
like a GPS,
You better
yeah.
take care in using it, inmate.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone.
No, man, we got
Should there be
Ryuji
others
there.
who would prove beneficial
I mean, he
to
didn't
you,
really do anything,
I
but he
will
was
grant
there.
it to them as well. This
Moral
is all
support.
for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
And a cat.
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one
Oh,
with
yeah,
the red ribbon?
the
I
girl.
guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail
What does
too.
that have to do with anything?
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Exactly. Hey, new kid.
What's
Great.
the answer?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defines as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Oh, I wanted to
This is
answer.
it.
Okay, I guess because, like, devils, villains.
Correct.
Malefactors, to be specific. We don't have any room for criminals here. Not in school, not in society. Am I clear? Well, man. Hate to break it to you.
I hear this incredible first year came. Wow, the girl on the ribbon is really thin. Is she a first year?
Why is everyone so obsessed with how thin she is, man? Delinquent and the honor student arriving at the same time? Uh-oh. Oh, I wonder if that's like the reason, if that's like kind of like a conflict between them. Because she was like, she said she wasn't like in our group, I guess.
Hey
I
there,
wonder.
Takamaki. Things have
Oh,
been
no.
pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Oh.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss
Oh,
it.
you can hear her like uncomfortable
Hey
shit.
now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone.
Ew.
You mentioned you weren't feeling well,
Ew,
right?
ew, ew, ew.
Something about appendicitis?
Ew.
If something were to happen to you,
Thank you. Please excuse me.
She's so uncomfortable. Honey, I'm gonna get you out of there. Promise.
yeah.
Ew. Dude.
Yo,
Hey, man. What's up? What? Don't do that to him, man.
man, I wasn't expecting such a brutal response. Anyways,
I love his deliveries. They're so
I
good.
want to talk about that castle from yesterday. If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When
but
did
it
they
was-
build something like that,
It was
though?
at the school. Like, you saw that it was at where the school was.
We
And it
walked
said
that way from
Shujin
here, right?
Academy on it. Let's just go home, man.
Don't be like that. It'll be over quick. Is it smaller than we think it is?
Definitely not.
What do you think?
I think it was huge. Check on your phone.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Yeah, I did. What do you mean you don't? Igor literally
didn't
told
notice?
you.
I heard stuff that sounded like
He
one
literally
coming
told
from
you
your
and gave
phone.
it to you.
You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Oh, wait, this is it. I knew it. It is a navigation app. There's even your search history.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm such a genius. Let's try using it.
I don't know about this.
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert.
Oh,
Castle.
okay, so I missed
Beginning navigation.
I missed the Shujin part.
Here we go.
Okay.
And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
Is that like the connection between the two places? Because the castle is Shujin. So do you need like, is that like the link? Like Shujin here, castle there, and you need like the link? You need both to have like a link established? Well, here we are.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
Okay.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida. It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida?
Okay.
Distorted?
So like we're going and seeing things from
Explain it in a way that
seeing
makes
things
sense.
from how he
I shouldn't have expected a
sees
moron
them, like
to
in
get it.
his own.
What did you say?
Oh,
What was that?
jeez.
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real.
Keep
We
saying
saw other
that.
guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
That's
All
like
right,
the
let's do
fourth
this.
time he said it
Follow
in
me.
like 30 seconds.
This is our infiltration point. It looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
Oh boy.
He keeps
I'll just
saying
teach you the
that.
basics of battle for now. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
So is that like his control in like the
This
real
is
world? So like he
Kamoshida's
doesn't have a lot of influence over like
shit makes no
a
sense
random
at all.
classroom, I guess? Or is it like
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized.
okay.
I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's
So it's
also
like
because of this world.
it's like also a projection of Kamoshida's
stuff
heart in
that
the same
makes
way
no
that the Velvet
sense.
Room is a projection of Akira's.
Anything
just in, like, a
distorts according to how a
different
ruler
way,
pleases within his palace.
I guess.
A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all
Oh,
this.
so they see them as
I'm more
someone
curious
who,
about
like,
you than
no
his
way is
clothes.
they're gonna-
What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
Are you?
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy.
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is pre-something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine.
He has so many good
If
lines.
you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Damn it, I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Oh, Ryuji,
Do you mean that gun?
tried your best, man.
It looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the
Why'd you
enemies.
make fun of him before?
Were you listening to me?
Why-
You don't even shoot
Why'd
pellets.
Why'd you make fun of him before if it was actually gonna be useful?
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work.
Okay.
Attack away, frizzy hair.
What are we gonna do?
Just trust me. Let's do this.
Okay.
For real?
Whoa! That toy gun just shoot real freaking bullets? I said for real again! Ugh. This is a cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking.
Let's go.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, cool! Are they all gonna get art like that then?
That went really well.
Cause that's what
definitely fit for
the
this.
girl had last time.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you.
Love the
it's
art.
called an all-out attack.
Whoa.
Oh, is it coming from over there? Oh god. Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
Ryuji, I'd be quiet. I know it's like.
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this? Stop it!
Oh.
Leave us alone. It's useless. Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the
So
real
it's like
world.
what he thinks
you
of
could
them
say
then?
that these are
Ugh.
extremely similar looking dogs.
Does that mean there's one of Ryuji running around?
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's
I wonder,
a castle, and
would
the
it be like-
students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
Hmm.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
Oh, so he's like that to his own team
They must
too?
be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment.
Water! Oh my god. Please, no more. Giving athletes water even for tough training is a common thing in the real world too. Sack of shit. I'm gonna try and memorize all of these guys' faces before we go back. Okay, I'm done. Let's check and see if there's any more. I don't know why you guys are here.
Hey!
What are you talking about? You're seriously okay with this? Guess there's no point trying to talk to him. It hurts. It hurts.
Come on, man.
Hell? This ain't training at all. It's just violence. That means he's been doing something similar in reality too, right? Damn, that bastard. Oh my god. Oh, I know. Just give me a sec. I'll memorize them quick. All personnel, increase security measures. Morgana, are the flips necessary? I'm just standing there.
How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Track trader?
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
The way he talks is just so...
God damn it!
Ugh.
Ryuji, move!
Oh god, are you sure you're not a cat? You just meowed as a response.
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this, isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash, getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too?
Oh my god.
The school will call it self-defense anyway.
He
Damn it. Am I
he
gonna
broke
lose
his
again?
leg?
Not only can I not run anymore,
Oh my god.
the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Oh.
Once these two
Then
are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
Don't let him win.
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Yeah, and he walks with a
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
he doesn't stand up straight when he walks.
You made me wait quite a while.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Still don't like that, but this is so cool. Garyuji! Yeah! Oh, his is cool! Oh! Yeah! Oh, that's so cool!
Oh, this one's well.
Right on. What's up, Persona?
Hell yeah, man!
This effing rocks!
Yeah!
Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Hell yeah!
Mock me, you brat!
Garyuji!
Blast him away! Captain Kid!
Captain Kid! Okay!
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? Then I'll act like the troublemaker I am!
Yeah.
Let's do this, Captain Kid! Whoop him, Persona! Persona!
Wait,
Captain
is the
Kid!
front part of his thing a gun?
Whoop him, Persona!
Is a little, I don't know what it's called, the front part of the boat, is that a gun? That's so cool! Or does he, I couldn't tell. Maybe he has another thing. If the front part of that is a gun, that is so cool. Or it's like a spell, I can't really tell.
What was that?
Exactly! Well, Ryuji's got it.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
Oh, ew! Oh my god, oh no. Oh!
What a
Morgana!
marvelous and beautiful girl!
Stop! No, ew! Oh!
What's going on?
Oh, that's so gross. No, don't say that. Oh god.
Now's not the time for that.
Thank you, Ryuji.
Damn it.
This is so gross.
This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Can we not use this really disgusting,
Takamaki,
this
say
man's
something.
like perception of a like
Calm down,
16-year-old girl for a
It seems
panty
that
shot?
girl isn't the real one.
Really? Do we need to do that?
She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
So gross.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised.
Oh, that's
Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
so gross.
Let's scram before we get
Please,
surrounded.
I don't want to look at that anymore.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
We can't die here.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Says the person who was drooling over that before. Shut up,
We'll
Morgana.
expose what you really are no matter what. Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
Looks good on you. No.
What the hell? It's much better than your magician-looking one.
No, Ryuji, you look cool, man.
Did you find them?
When a persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Oh, so does it come
Your
from the
appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within.
Oh,
Not
right,
that
because someone
you'll
said it
get
was a shield before, right?
Nope.
So is
Then
that like
stop
the
asking
persona trying to
questions
protect
and
them?
accept what you see for
When
what
they
it is.
when they have enough to fuel it, then they
Easy
can
for you to
protect them, I
say.
guess.
It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with. Just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in
Well,
person,
he did with you.
there's no way I can just sit back. You gotta do this! I'll help out too. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
I can sense a bond of trust coming from Ryuji.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
Ooh, chariot.
All right.
The chariot confidant. Okay.
Are you for real? If it was me, I wouldn't calm down until I punched that dick in the face! So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh?
Yeah.
We might be more alike than I originally thought.
Yeah. What I said. You may be right.
I don't got a record like you do. I mean, that's not the point. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong.
Yeah, with his parents,
I did
too.
something stupid at school before, too. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
Aw.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
Lower your voice, man.
Right.
It's just shouted in the street, yeah. Okay. Stop it there. Alright, that was a lot. That was a lot of fun. A lot of stuff happened. Ryuji, man. What a guy. So yeah, Ryuji got his persona. And we learned that Kamoshida broke his leg. Like, he cannot... If you look at him, he cannot stand up straight. I'm not sure which leg it is. I think he kind of walks with a limp too. So like he ruined his leg. But I like how he's like presented, because I feel like the reason part of the reason why it was so easy for people to like view Ryuji as like this kind of delinquent guy is because he's really emotional. He feels a lot of things very abruptly and like at a large amount. I think Kamoshida says something like that, where he was like, oh, you're getting so emotional again. Is even like the mere like mention of Kamoshida is enough to like rile him up and get him angry. When he met us, he had Kamoshida on the brain, so he was already kind of angry. So as soon as he sees Akira, he's like, oh, what do you want? What you talking to him? What are you saying stuff to him? What is he saying? You know? So he was already kind of mad, and he's slouching. So it puts the image in your brain, and it puts the image into everyone else's of this kid is like, he's a delinquent. But really, he's a really emotional kid who had his leg broken by a teacher, and he can't really use it effectively anymore. He cannot run. The more I listen to Kamoshida talk, the more words that come out of this man's mouth, the more I just absolutely cannot wait until we get to kick his ass. I am so excited for us to all go kick his ass. I feel like it's only going to get worse once we see this conversation between these two right here. Because, oh boy, we can all agree that was awful, right? I don't need to touch on that. We can just move on. And no, it's interesting that Ryuji was like shocked by the physical abuse that everyone else was still going through, because he recognizes that what happened to the track team was physical abuse. I wonder if he doesn't fully, it's not fully registering for him of what happened to him was as much of abuse as everything else was, because he's like, oh, I did something stupid, when we're like, oh, what'd you do? So he did something stupid to make Kamoshida break his leg, but obviously it wasn't, based on everything we know about both of them. It's interesting that he was kind of like separating that, or maybe he thought like after he was done with Ryuji it wouldn't continue anymore or something. I'm not sure. I am excited to see everyone else's personas when everyone else gets a persona, and to see like what their own form of rebellion is, and the kind of like push that sort of brings it out. Already for Ryuji and Akira, they're pretty different. They're kind of, but like not really. They're both driven by their emotions, obviously, because a persona is a manifestation of your heart. So it's like a persona basically is when your heart is completely guiding you, it is leading you into your actions. So for Akira, he's more of a knee-jerk reaction. I see this person in trouble, I run to help them, I move without thinking. Helping people he has no real reason to. Like when he helped the woman in the street, or when he like met Ryuji 5 minutes ago and manifested his persona just because he wanted to, help him. Like he barely knows Ryuji, he barely knows Kamoshida, he barely knows anything. He got here like 2 seconds ago. He's like Deku, where he's like, my body moved without thinking. That kind of thing. If you look at the cutscene where he pushes the guy, he's kind of like looking down at his hands. Like, did I do that? His emotional reactions and his persona coming out are quick, short, in bursts. They come and they go, and you don't even realize you're doing it until you've done it and it's over and you're like, wait, what happened? I help with no questions asked. I don't need to know anything about the situation. If I see something, I will run in and do it. And I wonder if that's kind of why his heart is like a prison, because it's kind of like closed off, right? Because like any big emotional reaction is gone as quick as it comes. So like it comes in and it comes out. His heart still kind of stays locked off in a way. I mean, he still obviously cares because that's why he's like that, but like his heart is still a little bit closed off because all his emotional reactions are very knee-jerk and quick and immediate, and then once they come, they're gone, and he doesn't know where they came from or where they went, like what happened. Ryuji, on the other hand, his emotions are kind of like bubbling and festering and building up until he can't take it anymore. It just kind of like spills out of him. He's a very emotive guy. He wears his heart on his sleeve. You can kind of tell like how he's feeling at any given moment. He's not a very subtle, from the impression I get of him. I think that like the push and then what their rebellion is like slightly separate things. Like for Ryuji, like his push was what Captain Kidd and Kamoshida said. Everyone already thinks of you as a delinquent, so you can either go home with your tail between your legs, or you can take that image of a delinquent and go at it with full force, use it to your advantage. Everyone already thinks of you like that, so what's the point in turning back now? And then his form of rebellion is standing up for the people who need it the most and who won't do it for themselves. So like you gotta, take the punch for them, basically, and push forward for the people who won't. I think part of his big motivator there was seeing that the guys were in a position that I guess he used to be because of the way Kamoshida was talking about the track team, and like seeing that they weren't gonna do anything, so he has to. He'll bear it. He'll do it for everyone else. Yes, we got an explanation of this whole castle thing. So I was kind of right. It is basically like a manifestation of his heart, but it's kind of like seeing things the way he sees them in like a very, very, very literal sense. Oh yeah, so the word I missed was Shujin Academy. You needed that. So it was like pervert, Shujin Academy, castle, and Kamoshida. Pervert is like the filter we're applying to the place, so like we're seeing it through that. So Kamoshida is the person, Shujin Academy is the address because it's a navigator, it needs an address. A castle is what it's going to look like, and pervert is what we're going to look at it through. Is that correct? I don't know. That makes sense to me. And then the clothes. Someone mentioned before that personas were like an armor on the heart. I don't know who said it. Someone said it. I don't remember who it was. The outfits are their full perception of a rebel. So I guess once the palace leader recognizes them as a steadfast rebel that is not going to like step down or back down from what they are viewing, like they don't fit in with their views of it, I guess, because there's no way they can mold them to fit into the distortion. So they go, oh, threat, like you're such a rebel you're such a rebel that there's no way I can see you as anything but a threat to me, and you need to leave. I can't make you into what I want. I can tell, so you need to go. So I guess it's like a confirmation on both sides. So once the palace leader goes, oh, you're a rebel, the persona's like, all right, that's what I needed, here you go, clothing time. I guess they supply it once that like check is made. So I guess it goes both ways. Did any of that even make sense? Oh yeah, so would there be a Ryuji running around? somewhere? Or would he recognize him as like a pest and not have him in there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if having them in there cancels out any views they would have, because again, like it's the same person, right? So like they view them as a rebel. So I don't know if that would cancel out the other perception they have of them, because they can't see them that way. They can only see them as this way. That's what I thought it was saying. Maybe it's not saying that. Maybe there is a Ryuji running around. Who knows? I guess he wouldn't be running. Oof. Oh no, that's awful. Oh no. He wouldn't be running. I think we should stop soon. I need to eat food. So this has been really fun. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm the best YouTuber, guys. I'm really good. Anyways, bye.